Well, hello, my chooks. Matt here. So, to bring in the new year, I thought it'd be kind of cool to, rather than go to a New Year's Eve party or watch it on TV or anything like that, because they're all kind of crap now, I decided I'd bring it in with a film that I hadn't seen before. And that was this particular film, which is what's on the thumbnail, which is Godzilla. Now, this was the 4K I got from Criterion about a month ago. I hadn't watched it. And I thought, yeah, I might bring in the new year with this. And it was really timely because just as it hit midnight here in Australia for New Year's, Godzilla attacked Tokyo. And it was really, really cool to be in a new year. And just as you're in a new year, Godzilla attacks. So I timed it pretty well. But that's the thing with this movie. None of it really it circumvented my expectations because I was just expecting another monster film like you've seen all these other ones like King Kong and Godzilla versus Mothra and all these weird ones, which I've seen a couple. I haven't seen a lot. I'm not a massive Godzilla fan. I'm actually more of a Gamera fan, if you know Gamera. I really, really like Gamera. I do have a couple of Godzilla figures. I have one for my birthday, actually, 1974. I have the 1974 version of Godzilla, which is kind of cool. But yeah, so Godzilla, this came out in 4K from Criterion about a year ago. It's only just came out in Britain, so this is the English release. So, because we don't get Criterion here in Australia, so it's a bit sad, really. Anyway, but so I got this, and it's freaking phenomenal. I really freaking enjoyed this film. Godzilla's in it for like 10 minutes in total, and for the rest of it, it's about people surrounding Godzilla and how they're dealing with how certain islands deal with Godzilla's approach, and how eventually he moves on to Tokyo, and it's just not what you expect from a monster film. Of course, they did get silly towards the end. They got really silly because you had to have another monster fighting Godzilla, and now they've only just started. Apparently, haven't actually seen it yet. I've got it, but I haven't seen it yet. Godzilla Minus One has just came out on Blu-ray here and 4K. But apparently they do go back to basics with Godzilla, and I feel that works a lot better because unfortunately, before I was going to do this video, I was going to do a comparison video. Now, what was I going to comparison it to? It's awful. It's terrible. Oh my lord. I got halfway through this, and no, sorry, half an hour through it. I couldn't even get through halfway. and as soon as Millie Bobby Brown and that annoying kid from Deadpool 2 shows up, the New Zealand kid, shows up, I'm out. I ain't freaking watching it. No, and you ain't forcing me either. You ain't forcing me. So, I'm back to Godzilla, Japan, 1954. So I think I remember. I know that there's an American version of this that they had added footage. I still haven't seen that. That is available on this Blu-ray. And also is there's a couple of audio commentaries in that as well, and some discussions with some of the actors and that. And it's just a phenomenal film. I really enjoyed this. You kind of think, oh, it's not going to go anywhere, but then it takes another turn. The ending I felt was very definitive. Like, you can't get any more definitive than what happens towards the end. But I really enjoyed the human aspect of it. And there's kind of people in it that you really, really think, do I do I like them or don't I like them? And then you end up liking them, and then it's like, oh, actually, you got to remember, Japanese is a totally different culture to us. Why is there references to sexual violence on here? What? I just noticed it. Look, I don't know if you can see this, but there's sexual violence? 1954 Godzilla? I didn't see any of that. And I didn't fall asleep during this film either. That's really odd. But anyway, so this Criterion release. Check this out. So this actually slipped out of the box. But so this is it here, the middle bit. And I think you can see the teeth there for Godzilla. But when you open this up, there's the discs. When you open it up, let's see if I do this right. Hey, check that out. A pop-up book. Funnily enough, there's a few of these coming out with pop-ups. I don't know. To be honest, I don't like the cardboard cover. I think the cardboard cover is a real shame. I know why they did it, obviously for the pop-up thing, but my disc got crushed. There's a huge crease right there. Oh, look, I'm a bit anal retentive about that, you know? I just am. Anyway, but it's crushed. So this was a really, really good freaking film. I enjoyed it so much. It is not what you expect from a Godzilla film, especially if you've grown up on the other Godzilla. This is Godzilla 0, pretty much. Not mine. Now I can see why they called it -1. But this is... And I'm really looking forward to that, to be honest. I really, really am. So, anyway, please check out Godzilla. It is really a phenomenal film. You will love the characters. Yes, it's in Japanese. Yes, it's subtitled with reasonable subtitles. You can't have everything, and I prefer to watch original Japanese films. There's just something they're just more authentic than having a voiceover or something, you know, really badly dubbed. But then that saying that, I really love Monkey, the TV series Monkey. So anyway, the only complaint I've really got for this movie, for the actual look of it, is it doesn't have HDR. And I think that's a sort of missing, because HDR really works, I feel, works really well for black and white. But it doesn't come with it. So it's just a flat 4K. And to be honest, unless you're watching it on a bigger TV than what I've got, I've only got a 42-inch. Ooh, but yeah, so I've only got a 42-inch OLED. So that's what I'm watching it on. So it may look better on a bigger screen. But you know, I'm happy with a Blu-ray, I think, at this point, for such a small screen. But other than that, this movie, please, if you do anything in the next couple of weeks and you see this and you've got 100 minutes free, please watch it. Anyway, that's it from me. Who am I? I'm Matt Pot. Please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you all again next time.